In today's video, we will journey to the heart of Africa, to the world's tallest freestanding mountain. It is a place where the air is thin and the views are jaw-dropping. Let me introduce you to the one and only, the head turner of Tanzania, the superstar of the East African Rift System, Mount Kilimanjaro. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about this mountain? Well, my friends, first things first, Mount Kilimanjaro proudly wears the crown as the highest mountain in Africa, standing tall and proud at a whopping 5,895 meters above sea level. Yep, it's so high it almost touches the sky, or at least it feels that way when you're gasping for breath on your way to the top. But here's the kicker. It's not just the highest in Africa, it's the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. And if you're into mountaineering, you'll be thrilled to know that Kilimanjaro is one of the 7 summits, which are like the ultimate bucket list for mountain climbers. Now let's talk geology. Mount Kilimanjaro isn't just a pile of rocks and ice. It's a dormant volcano with a history as fascinating as a mystery novel. It decided to take a nap around 360,000 years ago, and boy, has it been snoozing peacefully ever since. But here's the kicker. It's not just any volcano, it's a stratovolcano, which means it's made up of layer upon layer of volcanic ash, lava, and rocks. Like the geological equivalent of a lasagna, only without the cheese. Now here's where things get even more exciting. Mount Kilimanjaro isn't just one peak, it's a mountain range in disguise. It flaunts 3 main peaks, each with its own unique personality. First up, we have Uhuru Peak, the big cheese, the boss of all bosses, standing tall at 5,895 meters. Climbing this bad boy is like trying to wrestle a polar bear. It's a challenge that's not for the faint-hearted. Then there's Mwenzi Peak, the mysterious neighbor, a little lower at 5.148 meters, but no less of a thrill to conquer. It's like the brooding character in a suspense novel. You never quite know what to expect up there. And let's not forget Shira Peak, the rookie of the trio, but still nothing to scoff at, measuring in at 3.962 meters. Think of it as the plucky sidekick in this epic mountain adventure. It might not be the star, but it sure adds some spice to the story. But what truly makes Kilimanjaro extraordinary is the diverse cast of ecosystems it hosts. From lush rainforests that make you feel like Tarzan swinging on vines to barren lunar landscapes that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie, this mountain has it all. Let's talk about Kilimanjaro's wardrobe change as you ascend this magnificent beast. It's like going through 5 distinct climate zones, each with its own personality. At the base, you'll find yourself in the tropical rainforest, where the humidity is so high it's like trying to breathe through a straw. It's like Kilimanjaro's way of saying, "Welcome, prepare to sweat." Here, the trees reach for the heavens, and the rain pours like it's auditioning for a waterfall competition. But as you climb, the terrain changes like a chameleon at a disco party. You enter the montane forest zone, where moss-covered trees create a mystical atmosphere. It's as if you've stepped into an enchanted forest where pixies and fairies might pop out any second. Now hold on to your hiking boots because things are about to get surreal. The heath and moorland zone is next, where giant lobelias and groundsels stand tall like botanical skyscrapers. Seriously, these plants are so quirky, they could moonlight as characters in a Tim Burton film. But we're not done yet. As you venture higher, you'll find yourself in the alpine desert, a place so barren it makes a rock look lively. Meet the Kilimanjaro tree frog, a tiny creature with a furry coat to brave the chilly nights. It's like the James Bond of the amphibian world, with a license to thrill. Now let's talk about the animals. In the tropical rainforest, you'll encounter elephants and buffaloes who've mastered the art of jungle living. And just when you thought it couldn't get more exciting, leopards lurk in the montane forests, as stealthy as ninja cats. As you climb higher, unique animals like the Kilimanjaro shrew come into play. These little guys have evolved to thrive in the cold and thin air with their thick fur and high metabolism. But the real showstopper is the Kilimanjaro mouse, a furry explorer who's adapted to life in the alpine desert. It's like a tiny furry astronaut in its own mini-Mars. And if you're into bird watching, you're in for a treat. The high-altitude forests of Kilimanjaro are inhabited by a variety of colorful and exotic bird species, including the striking scarlet-tufted malachite sunbird and the elegant silvery-cheeked hornbill. These feathered friends add a splash of vibrant color to the mountain's already awe-inspiring scenery. Now let's flip the script and talk culture. Kilimanjaro isn't just about nature. It's a living, breathing part of local tribes' identities. Tribes like the Chaga people have made this mountain their home for generations. They've turned mountain farming into an art form, with terraced fields that could rival the hanging gardens of Babylon. I had the privilege of chatting with Mama Nia, a Chaga elder, about life on Kilimanjaro. She shared, "This mountain is more than just soil and rocks. It's our provider, our protector, and our spiritual anchor. Our ancestors believed the spirits of the mountain watch over us." Mama Nia also told me about the Kilimanjaro Climb of Passage, a rite of passage where young adults hike to the summit. It's not just about reaching the top, it's about discovering your inner strength and resilience, she said. Now, Kilimanjaro might look like a giant ice cream cone from afar, but getting to the top is no piece of cake. There are various climbing routes to choose from, and they're about as different as night and day, or in this case, sun and snow. Let's break it down, shall we? First up, we've got the meringue route, also known as the Coca-Cola route because it's the most popular one. It's like the express lane of Kilimanjaro climbs, with huts for overnight stays making it the comfiest option. But don't let that fool you, it's no walk in the park. Then there's the Macham route, often called the whiskey route. It's a bit more intense, like sipping on a fine scotch. Expect steep inclines, but the payoff is panoramic views and a true wilderness experience. For the adventurers who want to take the road less traveled, there's the Lemosho route. It's like exploring the undiscovered corners of your favorite video game. This one's longer, wilder, and offers a quieter trek through diverse landscapes. Last but not least, the Rongai route, the Northern Circuit. It's like the Kilimanjaro equivalent of a VIP pass. You'll approach the mountain from the north, experiencing solitude and serene vistas, but it's also a longer journey. Now let's talk about difficulty. The meringue route is often considered the easiest, like a beginner-level video game, while the Lemosho and Rongai routes are more challenging, demanding a higher level of hiking skills. The Machame route strikes a balance between difficulty and adventure, like the normal mode in a game. Duration-wise, the meringue route takes about 5 to 6 days, while the others typically require 6 to 8 days, depending on your pace. So choose your adventure wisely. Speaking of safety, let's address the elephant in the room, the challenges and dangers of climbing Kilimanjaro. Altitude sickness is the boogeyman here, lurking in the thin air and waiting to pounce. Extreme weather can turn a sunny day into a snowstorm faster than you can say snowball fight, and the physical exertion is like running a marathon on a Stairmaster. As our journey to Mount Kilimanjaro comes to a close, we hope you've been inspired by the breathtaking landscapes, fascinating geology, and rich culture that make this mountain a true wonder of the world. If you've enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more incredible journeys to explore our planet. And if you're hungry for more African adventures, don't miss our video exploring the wonders of the Ngorongoro crater in Tanzania, where more than 25,000 animal species decided to live there. Tanzania Natural Wonders is just on another level of greatness. And now we leave you with this question. What destination shall we explore next? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue this amazing journey together. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep seeking the wonders of our planet.